Hi, this is Ricardo and I'm playing Elite Dangerous. So we're going to do a money making mission and we're going to start off by flying to Quince. We're going to do data scan missions on the surface and then we're going to cash in all that supposed big money from stacking those missions. Now here we are in the mission section. We're at Millerport, which is the station in system. There's one planet. The planet is the only place where you can go and land. We're selecting all the Civil War surface installation scan missions and we're going to stack those up. So we're stocking up on those surface missions. We're making sure there's anything else that we need to do before we do a board hop. We're going to refuel the ship, make sure the maintenance is done, all that housekeeping stuff. Hop back in, just make sure, yep, there's a Civil War surface mission. Pick that one up. One last look before we do a board hop. We're going to do a board hop. We're going to go into the mission board again. We'll get a different roster of missions for the same area. There you go, it's all in Quince. We're going to accept those. We're going to get as close to the maximum amount of missions we possibly can on this run so it makes us worth our while and we get that money. Lots of massacre missions in system. These have to be done in the conflict zones though. We're not here to do that today. We're looking at the surface missions. Another board hop. Yes, into solo play. Once in solo play, we hope to get some more missions refreshed. This is a different game mode, and then we'll be on our way. Yeah, look at all those. That's what we want. And some quite big money. Not huge money. You know, this run is going to look to be about 5 million, which is a lot of money, but not a huge amount when you consider what can be done when missions such as CEOS and So This can give you long range haulage, or you've got Robigo Mines, which, you know, hey, we've spoken about that in previous videos. I'm not a fan of Robigo Mines. And also you've got the Draconis with the skimmer missions or combat missions. Just board hopping again into private mode just to make sure we fill up to the maximum of 20 missions in our roster. And there's a few there we can pick up for around 500,000. So well worth doing. And that's it. We've hit our roster maximum. Time to get on our way. Now these missions do require you to have a scarab. So we've got a scarab fitted and a planetary lander module as normal. We're flying in a hauler. I couldn't bring myself to use a Sidewinder, even though that is the cheapest ship that you can use. And because it's so inexpensive, I have tricked it out a bit, just so that we can withstand any pounding from any of the installations, laser batteries that they may give us on our approach. So as you approach the planet in system, you're going to be selecting the search zones, which as you get close will search different areas or installations of where those bases could be. Now you can see the targeting reticule will change and pulse until it picks up on the area that it particularly wants you to go and scan. So here we go, we're on approach. So as we get closer now, the base should come into view. And here it is. So we're going to look for a place to set down. There is going to be a ship parked nearby as well, guarding it, along with some skimmers. So it's all going to be in about a stealthy approach and not a full frontal attack. Though part of this mission is good because you don't have to make it back to the station. It's a data scan mission. Data does follow you. What you can do is use the cheapest ship you possibly can to maximise on cost. Fit your scarab, go over, do the scan. Not a problem, and there's 2 ports that I normally scan inside the base. And then let the skimmers shoot you. You'll then return back to the ship. If your ship gets destroyed, it's what, 30,000, something like that, for insurance cost. And as a result, you'll appear back on the station. Once you're back on the station, you can cash your missions in. That's a really quick way of doing it if you're in a hurry. But we're going to try and attempt this. We're going to get in and we're going to get out. Okay, so we're in our scarab now, heading our way over the terrain. And hopefully get in through the back door. Now this can be quite tricky if you can get over it. Right, so we can get into the actual compound now. There's the data point. Let's get scanning. So there we go. Scan, 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 scan. Fantastic. And there's another one as well, but you can see the missions updating. And just for completeness, just to make sure that I've got them all, I scan the other data point. Now the skimmers are coming around and going to start giving me a bit of grief. The ship that's currently in system is going to start spooling up, ready to attack me. Here's the second data point. And it's probably not necessarily to... You have to do this. I've done it just to be complete. Right, we've got our data. Time to get out of here. Now, if you remember, our hauler is parked around the corner. Lots of shooting going on. We're making a right mess of this escape. There's our ship. We seem to be stuck on something though, in our panic to get away. And I don't know why it's a panic, because I could just get destroyed and, still make the same amount of money, minus the cost of the insurance. But if you can save some money, you can save some money. So here we go. Over these dunes. We'll call them dunes. and head back to the ship. Once we get on the ship, is to get that scarab docked and get back to that other station as quick as possible. So here we are, we're back. The transaction tab, no problems there. If you look at our messages, you'll see that we get a confirmation message, get back to Miller Port. And that's where we're going now. With an undamaged ship. So here we go. We're back at the station. We're going to land. And the third part of our cunning plan then is to cash in. And to reap in that amount of money. From a relatively easy set of missions. You could probably get at least, I would say, 30 to 40 million per run or per hour, which is not so bad for, you know, a very low risk situation. So here we go, we're docking. So the hauler is nice and nimble. In, no messing about. And we've docked. Into the mission board. And cash in and claim that money. This run, about 5 million. I've been Ricardo, and this has been the Quince missions for surface scanning. Hope you've enjoyed it. Check back for some more videos in the series. See you soon.